Hi everyone, welcome back to our strength series with FCHS. I'm Michaela, and today we have a nice chest and back workout. So we're going to alternate between chest and back exercises throughout. We have about 8 exercises. We're going to do 8 repetitions of each exercise before we move to the next one. And we're going to do that cycle for 18 minutes. So it'll be we just do as many rounds as we can in a set amount of time. So another adaptable workout. You can just put the timer on for as much time as you have available and just repeat the exercises until that timer runs out. Right, so I try to make it easy. 8 exercises, 8 reps, 18 minutes, but you can always make it your own if you ever do this on your own. So for this workout, we're going to be entirely on the floor, so if you want a mat, make sure to grab one. I have an arrangement of weights ranging from light to heavy. With workouts like this, it's always good to have options because those first couple rounds you might feel okay, and towards the end we get kind of tired. So make sure you have what you need. Make sure you have water nearby. Mine's behind my computer again, so don't watch me for a role model type of behavior. We're going to start with our first exercise. We're going to do a couple push-up variations in this. So we're going to do a narrow type push-up first. So we're going to come to the floor. You can do this on your feet or on your knees, okay? We're going to start the timer. And we're going to have our hands in kind of narrow, so that way when we come down with our chest between our hands, it's really close, and we really feel those triceps pushing up on the way back. So we're going to try for 8 of these. Hi, Rachel. Okay, one more. And then we're going to go into Renegade Rows. So I'm going to use my lighter weights here. Okay, we're going to be up in that plank, and I'm just going to row the weights up. Okay, got one more. We're going to come down. Then we're going to go back into push-ups, but this time we're going to have a nice wide grip. So we're going to have those hands about shoulder width apart. And we'll come up, and we're going for 8. And I already need to be on my knees. Got one more. All right, then we're going to come down on our stomachs, and we're going to do our Supermans. So we're going to bring the legs and glutes up, arms up, and back down. All right, we have one more of these. Alright, and then we're going to come to our back now. Okay, just going to have the feet planted on the floor, and we're going to do a 1-arm fly. So just one arm, it's going out and back in. Right, make sure you're nice and stabilized. Buddy. Got one more on this arm, and then we'll switch other arm. Excuse me, buddy. Nigel's messing with my range of motion. I feel like I'm cheating. One more here. Alright, then we're going to have the weight in the hand's going to be right above us. We're going to go back, straight arm, and pull back up. We're going to switch hands. Okay, one more. And then we're going to grab lighter weights if you have them. We're going to do our around the worlds, but this time we're going to be laying down. So we're going to start with the palms facing up, and we're just bringing those hands in a circle up and around for 8. Hi, buddy. And then our last one, we're going to go back to that pullover, but we're only going to use one weight. So if you have the heavier one, you might want to use that. Okay, we're going to go up, both arms behind the head, and pull back up for 8. Alright, we got one more. 8. And then we're going to flip back over and go back into those push-ups. So we have about 12 minutes left. But those are 8 exercises. So we're going to come in, nice narrow hands here, chest scrape between. One more. Okay. And we're going to go into those Renegade Rows. So we'll be up on our weights. Row up, up. One more. I'm going to come down. We're going to go into those wide push-ups. So hands about shoulder width or a little wider apart. And bring that chest down. All right, one more for 8. Okay, then we'll come down nice and flat. Okay, and we'll go into those Supermans. One more. Okay, we're going to come flip to our back now. So our one-arm butterflies. Oh, watch out. You're going to get a concussion. Got one more on this side. And we'll flip those hands. Same thing for the other side. Okay, one more here. Back into that right hand. For this pullover. So arms straight above. Go backwards with it. And the weight shouldn't touch the ground. You want it to hover right over it. A couple inches off. Slight bend in the arm. Just a slight bend at that elbow. Still want the arm to mostly straight. You should feel those lats really working. Got 2 more. Got 1 more. All right, switch those hands. Two more. Got 1 more. Up and to our around the worlds. These guys. Keep it up with me. Remember, you can always go at your own pace. Alright, we're going to put those weights down. Unless you want to use them for our next one. I'm going to switch weights here and we're going to do a pullover with both hands. Get us a nice narrow grip. Your hands fit on the bar of the weight. One more here. All right. We have about 7 more minutes to go. Just gonna flip back over. Have your row weights handy. And we're gonna come into those narrow push-ups. Right, so hands nice and close. I'm gonna work in those triceps on the way up. One more. Okay. Into those rows. Push-ups are my least favorite exercise of all the exercises. So I gave us 2 variations to do. Isn't that nice of me? Okay. Throwing it up. Where we say the exercises we hate are probably the ones we need to do more. Our muscles that aren't as strong as they should be. One more time for both arms. Put those weights off to the side. And we'll have those wide hands now for those wide push-ups. Okay, chest right in the center, in between those hands. If you're on your knees and your form starts to suffer there, you kind of want an inclined surface. Or you can take a break. Nothing wrong with that. One more for 8 here. Right, lay on down. And we'll go into those Supermans. One more. Alright, well. Flip on over to the other side for our 1-arm butterfly. more here. And then one arm pull back, pull over. Come on, buddy. Got one more here. You have that time perfectly. Switch arms. Excuse me. Hello. Okay, one more here. Put that weight down. Going into those around the worlds. There we go. One more here for 8. And then 2 more double arm pullover. One more here. And then we'll keep that weight to the side. And we're back to push-ups. But we only have about a minute and a half left. So let's just see how far we can get in this round. Going into my Renegade Rows. Really embrace that core. All right, we're tired now. This is when we tend to get sloppy. One more each arm. All right. Back into some wide push-ups here. Got one more. See? I knew that was going to happen. I said it's going to go off right when I finish push-ups because that's my least favorite exercise, and that's what it did. So if you kept up with me, hope you enjoyed all your push-ups. You got some extras in there. But yeah, that's a good workout because you can make it adjustable, and it's nice to kind of see progress too. You can see how much further you get each time you do it. Again, you don't want to do it fast, so fast that you're doing the exercises wrong, but just as you consistently get stronger, you take less rest, you get through them faster. So keep that one in your arsenal as a good measure of where you're at. And as always, stretch, hydrate, eat well, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye.